Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt like your knees were protesting the movement? Or maybe you've tried reaching for something on a high shelf and your shoulders said, "Not today." If you're over city, you're not alone. These little aches and stiffness can creep in slowly, so slowly in fact, that one day you realize you've started avoiding stairs, long walks, or even your favorite activities, just because it hurts. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be this way. Yes, even if you're 65, 70, or well into your 80s, you can still move with confidence, comfort, and even joy. You just need the right moves. Simple exercises you can do at home without fancy equipment or a gym membership. In this video, we're going to talk about 6 of those powerful movements. Each one is easy to learn, takes just a few minutes, and can help keep your body strong, flexible, and pain-free for years to come. You might be thinking, but I'm not as young as I used to be. And that's okay. This isn't about pushing yourself like a 20-year-old. It's about working with your body, not against it. It's about staying mobile, avoiding falls, reducing pain, and keeping your independence. That's the true goal of fitness after 60. Not six-pack abs, but strong legs that can carry you, a back that doesn't ache, and joints that feel free instead of stiff. So let's jump into the first movement that can make a world of difference. The chair stand. You've probably sat down and stood up from a chair thousands of times in your life. But did you know that this everyday movement is one of the most powerful exercises you can do to keep your legs strong and your balance sharp? Here's how you do it. Find a sturdy chair with armrests. Sit tall, then slowly stand up without using your hands if you can. Lower yourself back down with control and repeat this 10 times. Start slowly, and don't worry if you need to use your hands at first. The important thing is to build the habit. Over time, your thighs, hips, and core will get stronger, and you'll notice it in the little things, like getting out of bed in the morning or standing up from the couch with ease. Let's move on to the next one. The wall push-up. Now, don't worry, I'm not talking about getting down on the floor. Wall push-ups are a gentle but powerful way to strengthen your chest, shoulders, and arms. All you need is a wall. Stand facing it, about an arm's length away. Place your palms flat against the wall at shoulder height. Then bend your elbows to slowly bring your chest toward the wall and push back out. Do this 10 to 15 times. You'll feel your upper body working, and that's a good thing. A strong upper body helps you carry groceries, lift a grandchild, or reach overhead without strain. It also supports your posture, so you stand taller and feel more energized. Now, before we go on, let me say this. The key to all of these exercises is consistency. You don't have to do them perfectly, and you definitely don't need to do them all at once. But if you start small, just 5 minutes a day, you'll start to notice changes. Less stiffness, better balance, and perhaps most importantly, a growing confidence in what your body can still do. Speaking of balance, let's add a third exercise that's simple but incredibly effective. Heel-to-toe walks. This one's all about keeping you steady on your feet. Falls are one of the biggest risks as we age, and they can have serious consequences. But the good news is, balance can be trained, just like a muscle. Here's how to do it. Stand tall, then walk in a straight line, placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other, like you're walking on a tightrope. Take 10 steps forward, then turn and come back. Hold your arms out slightly if you need to, or keep a wall nearby for support. Try doing this a few times each day. At first, it might feel tricky. That's okay. The goal is to challenge your balance in a safe way so your brain and body learn how to react and stay upright. That's how you prevent those sudden stumbles or scary falls. You see, these exercises aren't just about physical movement, they're about freedom. The freedom to go to the park, cook your favorite meals, or play with your grandkids without worrying that your body will hold you back. You deserve that freedom. And that's why I'm sharing these exercises with you today. Not as a personal trainer or a doctor, but as someone who genuinely cares about helping you stay strong and mobile no matter your age. Because here's the truth. Aging doesn't mean giving up. It means adapting. It means making smarter choices and taking small steps that add up to a better quality of life. And those steps can start today, right now, with you. Let's keep going and explore more of these life-changing exercises together. Now that you've got the hang of chair stands, wall push-ups, and heel-to-toe walks, you're already on your way to a stronger, more stable version of yourself. But let's not stop there, because the next move we're about to talk about is one that can truly transform how your lower back and hips feel every single day. It's called the pelvic tilt, and trust me, it's much simpler than it sounds. This gentle exercise helps strengthen your core and ease lower back discomfort, which, let's be honest, is something most of us start to feel as we age. Whether it's from years of sitting, poor posture, or just the wear and tear of life, your lower back can carry a lot of tension. To do a pelvic tilt, lie on your back on a firm surface like a yoga mat or even your bed, with your knees bent and feet flat. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently tighten your stomach muscles and flatten your lower back into the floor. Hold for a few seconds, then relax. That's it. Repeat 10 to 15 times. This simple motion works your abdominal muscles without strain, supports your spine, and relieves pressure in the lower back. Over time, it can help you stand and walk taller, and with less pain. But now let's shift gears a bit. If there's one part of the body we absolutely can't ignore after C, it's the shoulders. They tend to stiffen up quietly, especially if you've had a lifetime of lifting, reaching, or working with your arms. So the fourth exercise I want to share is the shoulder roll. You can do this seated or standing. Simply lift your shoulders up toward your ears, then roll them back and down in a smooth, circular motion. Do this slowly and intentionally about 10 times. Then switch directions and roll them forward. This may seem almost too easy, but shoulder rolls can improve your posture, relieve neck tension, and keep your shoulders loose and functional. Plus, they increase blood flow to an area that often gets neglected, especially if you sit for long periods. It's like a little reset button for your upper body. Now I want to pause for a second and ask you something. When was the last time you felt truly confident in your balance? Not just hoping you won't trip, but actually walking with strength and ease? If it's been a while, don't worry. That's what this next move is all about. Let's talk about single leg stands. This one's exactly what it sounds like, but it's powerful in its simplicity. Stand near a wall or sturdy chair for support. Lift one foot just a few inches off the ground and try to hold your balance on the other leg for 10 seconds. Then switch sides. Repeat 2 or 3 times per leg. At first, it might feel wobbly. That's okay. The more you do it, the better your brain and body get at working together to keep you steady. This exercise strengthens the muscles around your hips, knees, and ankles, all the places that keep you upright and moving. You may notice that one side is stronger than the other. That's normal. Over time, these kinds of small but consistent movements help restore that balance and give you the strength to walk with confidence. And here's something you might not expect. As you get more confident in your balance and mobility, your mindset changes too. You start saying yes to more things. Yes to walks in the park. Yes to dancing at your granddaughter's wedding. Yes to living your life fully and fearlessly. That's why these exercises aren't just about your muscles. They're about your freedom, your peace of mind, your ability to say, "I've got this," when life throws something your way. So keep going. You're doing more than just moving your body. You're investing in your independence, one day at a time. Let me know when you're ready for part 3, and we'll continue with the final powerful exercise, the wrap-up, and a warm, motivational close to bring it all together. You've made it this far, and if you've been following along, you're already building a solid foundation for mobility, strength, and confidence. Now let's bring it all home with one final exercise that often gets overlooked, but it's absolutely essential for staying pain-free and independent as you age. It's called the ankle flex and point, and it's as simple as it sounds. Sit comfortably in a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Lift one foot slightly off the ground and slowly point your toes forward, like you're pressing on a gas pedal. Then flex your foot back toward your shin. Repeat this movement 10 to 15 times on each foot. This gentle movement keeps your ankles strong, your circulation flowing, and your legs feeling light and energized. It's especially helpful if you spend a lot of time sitting, or if you notice your feet and ankles getting stiff or swollen. Over time, this little motion can make a big difference, especially when it comes to preventing falls and keeping your stride steady. When you combine this ankle movement with everything we've done so far, chair stands, wall push-ups, heel-to-toe walks, pelvic tilts, shoulder rolls, and single leg stands, you've created a complete low-impact routine that supports your body from head to toe. And best of all, you didn't need a gym membership or special equipment to do it. Just a few minutes a day. That's all it takes. Now let's be real. Some days you're going to feel tired. Some days your joints might be stiff, and you may feel tempted to skip your routine. That's okay. We all have those days. But the secret to aging well isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent. You don't need to do all 6 exercises every single day. But even choosing 2 or 3 and doing them regularly can help you build momentum. And that momentum is what keeps you moving forward, literally and figuratively. Let me tell you something you might need to hear today. You are stronger than you think. You are more capable than you give yourself credit for. And every time you choose to take care of your body, even with something as simple as a shoulder roll or a heel-to-toe walk, you are choosing to invest in your future self. This isn't about looking younger. It's about feeling better, moving better, living with less pain and more joy. You don't need to accept stiffness, weakness, or fear of falling as just part of getting older. You have the power to change your story, starting today. If you found these exercises helpful, share your experience in the comments. Let me know how you feel after trying them. I'd love to hear your story, because chances are it'll inspire someone else who's watching this right now and wondering if they can do it too. And if you haven't already, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more tips, exercises, and health advice made just for you. Here at Golden Life Health, we believe growing older should never mean slowing down. It should mean growing wiser, stronger, and more empowered every single day. So take that next step. Stretch, move, breathe. You've got this. Here's to staying active, pain-free, and living your best life at any age.